If you're interested in starting Amazon Wholesale in 2025, this is the video for you. In this video, we're going to cover step by step the process that you can take to start your very own Amazon Wholesale business in 2025 and also avoid many of the mistakes that beginners make when trying to get into this business. Hi, my name is Mark. I own and operate a multiple seven-figure a year Amazon FBA business, and let's get right into the video. So the first step of starting your Amazon FBA wholesale business is setting up your business fundamentals. This is going to be getting your LLC in the state you're going to be operating your business in, taking your LLC to the IRS website and registering for an EIN number. This is your employer identification number. This is basically your social security number for your business and what allows you to pay taxes and be tracked by the IRS, which sucks, but it's necessary. Next, you're gonna take both of these things, go to a bank and open a business bank account. So now you have three things that set you up to be a real business. And in a wholesale business where you're buying products and selling them, you're gonna need to register for a resale certificate. This is a certificate from your state that says you're a business that buys and sells products and that you don't need to pay sales tax because we're not the end consumer of these products. So these are the four things that you need to have. Three of them you need to have to run any business. The fourth you need to have just to run your Amazon wholesale business. And every single supplier that you apply to work with is going to ask for all four of these pieces of information, and you just need to have them. Now that you have those four, you can go to Squarespace or Wix.com, go to any place you can buy a domain, purchase a domain for around $15 for a year, and then go to Google Workspace, get a starter account, and now you can make a personalized business email. So your email is going to be mark@exampledistributor.com instead of being at gmail.com, which is very, very vital for reaching out to other businesses and for them taking you seriously. So once you have that, now we can make an Amazon account the right way. So our Amazon account is going to be under the business email as the username on your seller account. And now that we have the basics, we are ready to go to the next step. And the next couple steps, I like to call them a sales cycle in our business. So whenever I want to grow our business, I do a sales cycle, and this is also how you start your business. So the second step of Amazon Wholesale is to compile a list of brands and distributors that we want to work with. So just like a salesman, we're going to have a list of eligible leads. We're going to compile that list of suppliers we want to reach out to, and we're also going to qualify them. We're going to make sure that they have brands that we want to sell on Amazon. We're going to qualify them as far as them having a warehouse and being a legit business. We're going to make sure that they sell only B2B, business to business, and not business straight to consumers, because then they wouldn't be what we're looking for. Now, the third step of Amazon Wholesale is reaching out to these manufacturers and distributors and trying to open an account with them. So the best way to reach out to them is over the phone. You're going to say, hey, my name is Mark from XYZ Distributors. I want to buy XYZ brands from you. How can I open an account with you? Then they're going to send an application or the name of a salesman for you to contact. You're going to do so, fill out the application, and then get approved and get your account open with that brand or with that distributor. Most likely, if you actually want good accounts, you're going to have to follow up for it. So the really good brands out there, you're going to have to follow up for probably a year or more to work with them. The really good distributors, you're probably going to have to follow up for a couple of weeks, at least one time a week, in order to open an account, because they're good companies and they're so busy with their current customers that you're kind of squeezing into their business, and you're going to have to follow up with the sales reps more than once. I get excited when I have to follow up because I know this is potentially a good company to work with. And after that, you're going to have the account open and get access to either their portal where you can make an account, log in, and buy products, or they're going to send you a catalog, which is basically an Excel sheet with all of the products that they carry. So you can do the next step, the fourth step of Amazon FBA Wholesale, which is product research. And people get hung up really on the first three steps. This is actually the stage where you make your money and where the hard work comes in, because the catalogs are going to have maybe 1,000 products, maybe 20,000 products. You're going to have to go through all of them and find them on Amazon and see if they're profitable or not. And the better you are at this, the better you are at this business and making money using Amazon Wholesale. So there are softwares that will scan the entire list, match up the UPCs with the UPCs on Amazon, and see if they're profitable. But about 98% of everything I've ever found in my business, I found it by manually going through the lists, or my VAs, my virtual assistants, manually going through these lists. So you're going to go through the list, do the hard grunt work of going through thousands of products, and you're not going to go down one by one. There are methods that we use to be very, very efficient and to find every product and not have anything fall through the cracks. So you're going to do your product research. You're going to make a list of all of the products that they have and all of the corresponding listings on Amazon that are profitable. And then you're ready for step 5 of Amazon FBA Wholesale, and that is to place orders. You're going to place a test order to test out these products. You're going to pay by ACH or wire. There's some creative ways to finance your Amazon wholesale business that we're not going to get into right now, but you're going to pay for the order. Then you're going to get into step 6 of Amazon FBA Wholesale. That is receiving your product, receiving your orders, and then actually making an Amazon FBA shipment with Amazon, telling them this is what I'm going to ship to you, then booking the shipping and having your stuff shipped to Amazon. So you're going to receive the product, prep it, either put a sticker on it, or if it's a 2-pack, you're going to have to put it in a poly bag and put a sold to set sticker on it and the regular Amazon sticker. And either you're going to do this, meaning you or people that work for you in your warehouse, or you're going to have a prep center do this. And a prep center is a third-party logistics company that specializes in making Amazon FBA shipments. So you can ship your stuff to them. They're a warehouse that receives your products. You're just going to communicate with them, hey, I want this amount to go to this listing, I want this to go to this listing, and you kind of have to manage them. So it is a little bit of work on your end, just like having a warehouse and doing things yourself, but you do save a lot more time, but that comes at the cost of money. So you're going to charge you per sticker that they do. So it's going to be around 60 cents to $2 per item that they prep, depending on the difficulty of that prep. And you're going to have to bake that into your margins. And usually if you have a prep center, you're going to have to source higher ticket things, because if margins are 10 to 15%, you're going to have higher margins to cover that cost of prep and make sure you're actually making money at the end of the day. And that's really logistics. And there's more strategy when it comes to logistics, because that's a big part of the business. Some people can really simplify Amazon wholesale to a logistics business. We're getting the products from our supplier to Amazon FBA for as cheap as possible and as smooth and efficient as possible. And the more money you can save on logistics, the more money goes into your pocket. Now, the 7th step of an Amazon wholesale business is tracking metrics in your business and managing your business. So staying in stock is the name of the game of Amazon wholesale. So you know which products are making money, you know when to rebuy products so that you're always in stock. So you're gonna have a software that manages all of the prices of your inventory. You're gonna put it in parameters. As soon as you buy a product, you're gonna put in, I want the price to be from here to here, and it's gonna play with it and move it up and down so that you're always maximizing the profit that you make. And every once in a while, you're gonna have to go in and see which ones are at the max price so you can increase them and make even more money, which ones are caught at the min price and are not moving, so you can decrease them, make a little less money, but move your capital so you can reinvest it in something better. I do that about once or twice a week, and it's one of the big levers that you can pull as far as profitability. So I think it's the second most important thing to be profitable. The first is buying good inventory, being good at product research. The second is having a good repricer and a good repricing strategy so that your prices always stay high and you're moving a lot of volume, as well as maximizing the profit that you make. There's no point of buying $100,000 worth of inventory if you're not going to manage any of your prices, or not be active on your listings, or not have a software to do it for you that's going to make sure you're getting the most bang for your buck on every single product. Like I said before, another profitability center is logistics. You want to decrease those costs to increase your profit. So these are things you manage, and really they take me a couple hours a week. I just have them. I have tasks that I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like Wednesday is my inventory day. I look at my report. Tuesday and Thursday are my repricing days. Monday, I look at accounting, see how much money we're making. Once a month, I do full bookkeeping, so I put in all of our expenses so we get our net profit for the month. I pay our salaries, and I know exactly how much money we're making, and I keep our books clean so that when tax season comes around, it's easy to deduct everything and save as much money we can on taxes. This is the part of business where you manage, and slowly you want to outsource these tasks. Like we've outsourced prep, of course, to our warehouse team. We've outsourced product research to our VAs, and we're going to continue to outsource and get more and more leverage and get more of our time back. And the more you want to scale, the more you just have to go back to the basics, reach out to new companies, get more products in your catalog, put in test orders, find new winners, go deep on those, and then manage your inventory, make sure you're always in stock, make sure your prices are always high and your margins are healthy, you're making the return you want to make. And also you want to manage your assets. Who's getting paid first? If I have net 30 terms, or I can pay my supplier 30 days after I get my inventory here, I want to pay this guy first, then I want to pay him, then I'm going to pay this credit card because I don't want to pay interest, then I'm going to take out my salary. You want to manage assets. A third of any single business is managing money and managing assets. And this is just the managing and the upkeep of your business, keeping the drawers in order, as I like to call it, and this takes a couple hours a week, that's the exact blueprint to start and operate an Amazon wholesale business in 2025. And a lot of skills that go into each one of these steps, things that you can improve on, things that if you have the right knowledge and you know exactly what to do and the right softwares to use and know how to use those softwares, it can really speed up the process of you being successful. I'm going to have many more videos on the channel describing the real tactics and the real steps that we use in our business to accomplish every one of these steps. I hope this video has helped you understand what Amazon wholesale is about and what it looks like to actually build an Amazon wholesale business. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below about what you'd want to see in the future, and see you in the next one.